And welcome back to TA Knows Stuff About Things. So now I'm going to throw the Ludwig heads, which are just Remo ambassadors, coated ambassadors, onto my backup kit. Because it's just a backup kit. It's not as important as my main kit. Not that I devalue it any more or any less or any differently. I just don't need the same look on the drums. Okay, so we're gonna my 14 carries a little secret with it. My 14 is actually a Whitehall drum because Premier did not make a 14-inch that a budget guy or cover drummer can afford. They'll do custom, but probably would have been about $700 or $800. And again, I'm just a covered guy playing a kit that I bought for $200 from a merry-go-round in Chicago. I'm not going to spend a lot of money. It's just a beater kit. Well, even though I ended up making it my main kit for 8 years, almost 10 years, played the hell out of it. Took it everywhere. Wisconsin State Fair, Southern Illinois was the Bluebird in Effingham. Played out west of Chicago. I did a few shows in the northwestern Illinois with the DeKalb Foot Stompers. Even played a barn dance. And actually played Ideal's warehouse for their barn dance. So it's been everywhere with me. Then recently playing it here in Middle Tennessee, Mid-10, at a few clubs in the south of Nashville. It's a good kit. It's reliable. It stays relatively in tune. Not that I'm a great drum tuner. It was never required of me because the drums that, again, GP played, they were pro end and they stayed in tune. Uncase them, but then he also played a lot more often than I did. The most I ever played was with this kid even, was in a band called the Almost Brothers in northern Illinois. And we did 40 shows in 6 months' time. Never gave me a problem. Solid kit, like I said. But then if you treat your gear good, it's always going to pay you back. So we're going to try the 14. Let's see what happens. Again, I don't have logos on these. I didn't want anybody to know I was playing Premiers. And I really don't have one for this one, even though I had a bunch of extra Premier shields that I could affix to it. This is, again, it's a Whitehall. These are long screws. They don't need to be this long. But when I was putting it together, it's all I was able to find back in 2007, 2008. So what I found on the 14 when I was trying to push this over to an Aquarian head, it didn't set right, and I never could figure out why. Every time I tried to set it, just setting it on there, it was already too tight. Just setting it on there, not even using the rim, just setting the skin on the drum, it was tight. But the Remo Weather King, not a problem. It would go back on. Okay. Like I said, no problem. Goes on there just fine. Okay, this is a little tight, but it's not bad. Could be because it's a different style head. It's still it's an ambassador. But it's yeah, it rolls. It's not a problem. Here's the logo. Here's the outlet, the breather. When I was looking for heads for this kit, I had to go to Amazon for the head. Um, Oddly, it just didn't work. The ebony response to aquarium didn't fit. But on this one, the weather, the Remos are not a problem. And the head wouldn't fit well under the rim. Really don't understand why. But it's these are fine. The Remos are just fine. The other was a Remo Weather King pinstripe. An ebony pinstripe. Had no problem fitting this on. So like I said, this is my backup kit. It'll probably stay down here on my mat, and I'll throw it together if I ever need to work on a song, which I rarely have to do. I've been playing for so long, most of the songs that even my new band wants to play are no-brainers for me. I can play every song they want to play right now live, no problem. But that's just years and years and years of experience. If you were doing it this only 5 years and you needed to get into a clutch situation like that, it'll be tough. I don't know those songs. I'll have to learn it. Not for me. I've been doing this for so long, and I actually ran jam nights. I ran the jam nights back in Chicago, 2 or 3 at the time, and so I've had to learn a lot of songs in the heat of the moment, even blues tunes. Ran a jam night at Heroes and Legends in Joliet. We would get invaded every Tuesday night by a blues band, Big Twist and the Groove Machine. Great players, great blues players. With Big Herman, Twist, Al Spears, Jeffrey Ruffin. Man, I learned so much. So the best part about it is they would take over, and keep us, as we were finishing, we'd do our 3 or 4 obligatory songs, and they would keep one of us up there to play with them. And I got very lucky to have been kept up on stage more than a few times. And I learned blues. I was comfortable with blues. I'm still comfortable with blues now. Back then, I was scared. I'll bleep that out. And it was a good experience. It was good for me to get pushed into that situation with these great players. And then you get respect out of that situation. You feel better about yourself just by having gone through it. And so taking yourself out of situations where I can't do that is wrong. Charge into it. Say, okay, I may not be right, but I'm going to do my best. And it got to the point where they would call me up on stage when I was ever at their shows. They would say, hey, Big Daddy Shark's in the house, let's go. And we'd play a blues tune together. Okay, so this one's good. This is ready to go. All right, let's keep this one here and do 13.
Where's the? It's right here. It's supposed to be there. This doesn't have one. Well, what the heck? T.A.K.S.A.T. Oh, here it is over here.
And I'm not too worried about these bearings because I treated them the last time I changed these heads, which was about 5 or 6 years ago. So figure tight. And then give them a shot with the drill. That looks like it dropped. I'm gonna have to beat that into place. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so these are gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna bring the 16 in to put the head back on. Air hole, logo. Air hole is usually where the shield is at. Again, make your drummers look good. Line up their gears so it's pointing out. That way when the rep for the company comes by to see their play, they say, oh, yeah, the gear logo showing. Because you never know when there's a potential drummer looking for a new kit. He's going to like the way that kit sounds, like the way that drummer looks. And he's going to go and say, hey, come here, Ludwig. I saw so-and-so playing your kit. I saw GP playing your kit in Japan. Japan? Really? Hey, Adam Savage can drop names, so can I. Moon Gel by ROTM. Been pissing off drummers since 19 whatever. I'll take these to jam nights, throw them on the drums, take the ring out, make me look pro. And then they come back on the kit and they go, wait, these things are ringing like the bells of St. Mary's. Okay, so that's my backup kit getting skinned. Alive. Not really. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, this is TA Knows Stuff About Things. And next time I think we'll get into some computer things. What? I gotta show you stuff.